This is WR Central. After the first week of play in WR Pro-Am League Season 9, we take a look at the standout star of Week 1 and his impact on the season so far. Find out who makes the WR Central Top 5 Plays of the Week as we take a look at what was submitted for Week 1. Seize the Moment makes its WR debut with an interview of a known WR player. Find out who here on WR Central. What's good? Welcome to WR's weekly show, WR Central. I'm your host and one half of your commissioner here in WR, Chris Craig, or better known to many as C's. This week we'll be taking a more in-depth look into WR Pro-Am League Season 9, and in following week we'll be covering our My Park tournaments as well once that has started. Registration is coming soon. First, we'll take a look at our WR Standout Star of the Week. Putting up an impressive 31.4 points per game, 14.2 assists per game, and 2.6 steals on 71% shooting, while leading his team to a perfect 7-0 record, we present our Season 9 Week 1 Standout Star of the Week to Dev Goss of Throwdown. Now, we've had rookies come in and play hard, but for the start of the season, he has really come out of the gate strong. Let's see if he can keep up this stellar play throughout the season. Take a look at how his numbers are looking. Amazing. Congrats to Dev Goss, our Standout Star of the Week. Now to bring you the top 5 plays of the week. WR Pro-Am League's top play for Season 9, Week 1. At 5, we have Miss LJ from Reckless with the "Get out of my way, young fella," as Jay Perry tries to set the charge. No, no, no. Coming in at 4, we have Intensive Trying. What? Long necks, get on the break, let's show them how it's done. Ali from B Smooth J to I Got Deadeye. Number 3, Miss Corner Shot, no problem. Clean Up Putback by Tiger Basketball. At number 2, we have the "Oops, wrong side little guys" reverse slam by I'm Broke Baby. Our number 1 play involves a little shake and bake. Move that pick, I don't need it. Cross behind the back, step back, cross behind the back, cross snatch, don't turn around. Bang by Bohio. Oh my goodness. Those were WR Pro-Am League's top plays of the week. If you would like to advertise with WR Central, you can do so by sending an email over to advertisewithus@wr-league.com or by visiting the website www.wr-league.com and clicking on Advertise with Us for more info. That's it for WR Central. Just a reminder for everyone to subscribe to WR's official YouTube channel for video updates, games, and more WR Central. Also, My Park tournaments are on the way. Thanks for watching WR Central, and now we'll leave you with our new segment, Seize the Moment. What's good, y'all? Welcome to Seize the Moment on WR Central, a segment where we bring a new dynamic that gives a face, voice, and personality to some players that we've just never seen before. Today, I'll be joined by the man himself, the GOAT thus far in WR. He has all the accolades. He has MVP, 2-time scoring champ, 4-time All-Star, and Season 6 champion with Iowa State. I'm glad to welcome that boy Sean to the show.
Man, what's good, man? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you too, man. So look, You've been around for a long time in WR, man. Since like season 2 when we was like a rec center league back in 2K15, you know, and you know, you've grown here, bro. Like you've really become and you've really been very consistent, you know, especially with all the things that you done, you know, gained, all the accolades like your MVP, you know, your scoring champion, and you know, you finished it off just the other season with getting your ring. The question I wanted to ask you though was like, what are your views on WR? Like since we started, well, I mean, you wasn't here for season 1, you came in season 2, but since you came in season 2 all the way till now, like how do you see our growth? How do you feel about the state of WR and how it's changed and stuff?
Man, everything got better. The competition, the players, the rivalries, the new teams, the competition. I mean, it's always been comp in WR, but never like this. I mean, and it's only gonna get better. That's the scary thing. Season 2, it was a lot of good teams, but if you compare season 2 to season 9, what the competition was, man, the growth.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what we've been focusing on every season. We've been focused on trying to grow WR. You know, WR has actually, you know, went from just a league, you know, a league for my player, you know, now it's growing into bigger things. And like you said, you know, there's a lot of new people coming in, a new competition, you know, new talent. Like we've noticed, you know, over a couple other seasons, we've noticed like other good players have been coming into the fold, like Money Making Maddie, for instance, you know, Germ, you know, when he came in as a rookie, you know, we had a lot of tough rookies. Radiant when he came in as a rookie, you know. Do you see any, like, from this point on in season 9 with the new rookies that are coming in? Do you see any of them taking over and just being like a top player in WR?
Yeah, I do. I actually see. I see a lot of rookies that came in season 9 being the top player because they've been top players already in the 2K community, and now that they're taking their talents to probably the best pro, well, not probably the best pro in league, to really show their talent, see what they got. Yeah, I think they're gonna be future stars in this league. Definitely.
I mean, you know, you get here, bro, and it's like you gotta really put everything on the table. You know, that's what WR is made of. You know what I'm saying? You win here, it means everything, and it's been that way for a long time. You know, so my next question would be, you know, you like I said, you've been around for a long time, so we've seen people come into brand new games and be good, and we've seen people who come into brand new games and just be flat out bad. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, you know, we got like Heavy D who came from 2K15 where nobody noticed him. You know, same thing with Sub where nobody noticed Sub. You know, they come into 2K16 and bam, it's like they flourish. It's like, yo, wait, was we missing this whole thing in 2K15? And then you have where like we from 16 to 17 where you have the B Smooths, you know, where B Smooth wasn't who he is now in 17, and Radiant, you know, turned into who he is now in 17. You know, who's your pick, you know, from coming from 16 to 17? Who do you feel like really flourished, turned from nothing to something?
I have to say Radiant and Beast Mode. The people that you named, Jern, them three really stand out the most.
They really picked
that's all I can really think of. Right? I mean, we got, of course, A Game, Ohio, Smooth, all of them. It's a few people. I just can't think of it at the top of my head, but it's a few people that really just made that jump.
Yeah, because you know that. I mean, it's crazy how much things switch up. But the reason why I asked that was just to set it up to say, who do you think now, since we have 2K18 coming out in a few weeks, who do you think is actually going to make the switch to actually, or at least bring their game now into 2K18?
It's a lot. It's too many to name, to be honest.
Well, just give me three. Give me three people that you can name off your head.
For one, I got Radiant. Two, I got I don't know. Two, of course, I gotta go with Bouchard, because what them two did on 17 is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And three, matter of fact, Radiant number 2, Bouchard number 3, and I'm number 1. You know, I gotta go like that. You know,
so you know what? I mean, I would be able to argue that, but in the past 2Ks and coming to now, bro, you've been consistent. So for me to say that I don't think you're gonna go into 18 as a good player, I'd be wrong. So as far as talent, like, who do you think is a good team that you would look out for in Season 9? Cutting this season coming up. Season 9, what is a team that Sean is worried about? Or, I wouldn't say worried, but a team to look out for.
We got Always Open, Another Level, Hidden Potential, and of course, Throwdown and Long Nets. I just gave you 5 right there.
I mean, but you play for Showtime BD. Showtime BD, do you feel like your team should be on anybody's watch list?
Oh, I mean, that should be the number 1 team you got to watch out for.
Oh, so your team is the number 1 team. What about you as a player? Do we still need to fear Sean on the court in Season 9?
Yes, if Sean is on the court, you need the game plan for that boy Sean. Or Sean, however y'all want to call it, because, you know.
So, you hear this. If you're going to play Showtime BD, you got a game plan for Sean. You got to have him on your watch.
But if you game plan for me and you shut me up, I got more killers beside me that's just gonna expose.
Who are these killers? Who are these killers? Who's on your team?
We got Bohio, A Game, Smooth, Jeff, Killer, Trent.
There's another Smooth?
We got killers. Yeah, Smooth Boy.
Oh,
Smooth Boy probably the most all around playing WR. After myself.
All right, so we hearing it. One thing though, before we go, I have to ask you one more question. Actually, matter of fact, 2 more questions. Stemming from the other question, they said that there's a lot of players who actually come into the league who are good in, like, let's say 16 and come into 17 and fall off. One most notably, where I hear conversations about is your boy Black. How do you feel about hearing that? Like, how does that make you feel?
When I hear people talking about Black, you just got to look at what the man done. I mean, he got 2 rings. I mean, it's not many people in Willis Reed that can say they have 2 rings. Black is still a top player in this league. Mm-hmm. No matter if he's on his stretch, lockdown, point forward, he's still a top player. Black gets a lot of criticism for no reason. I don't understand why he gets so much criticism. Maybe because he talks so much junk, but his accolades speak for itself. I mean, he's a WR great.
So who else would you point out now? Who else would you point out to say that moved from 16 to 17 and just does not show up anymore?
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I picked Lincoln from 2K15, not from 16. Because Lincoln career looked very promising on 15, and then 16 and 17 it just dropped.
Lincoln won the MVP in 16 though.
Like I said, his career dropped. Heavy, on the other hand, Heavy could have been MVP twice on 2K16. Now he's probably looking for a team. Heavy was really good. Not really good. Heavy was good. He was competition. And now, but I could also put Zach in that category.
Zach, we talking about Zach from Iowa.
Zach from Iowa. Just because he did so great in the finals, and now he's nowhere to be found. I mean,
where is he? As a matter of fact, does anybody know?
I mean, I know he's still playing 2K, trying to get back in the groove of it. But until he come back, I mean, hey.
All right, so going into season 9, where do you think Showtime BD will end up in the end of all of this?
Showtime BD probably is going to have, he's going to have a championship banner hanging in the walls. I'm going to have my 2 rings. Everybody else going to have their ring. And yeah, man, we gonna get this money.
So we have Showtime BD winning the season.
Yes.
Showtime BD is winning season 9. Remember that. Heavy D, step your game up. There. So you know what? That's it. We got Sean. We got to bring him to the forefront. Got everybody to see who he is. He says he's gonna be a threat this season. Says he's gonna kill you guys. He says he's bringing all of his accolades into 18. He said he's going to. This is Sean, man. He's gonna win a championship this season, man. Sean, let him know, man.
This is that boy Sean on Seize the Moment on WR Central, man. We out.